The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio are brought to you in part by First National Bank, Next Tech Wireless, H&R Block, The Medicine Shop, Pools Plus, Anchor In and Anchor Away, and these Sportscaster Club members. Lowen Corporation, Burning Chiropractic Center, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Green Vision Group, Barclay Plumbing, Mega Manufacturing. Now let's head to the broadcast booth for the Blue Dragons game. Here's the Eagle Sports crew with all the action of the game on the Hutch Community College Blue Dragon Sports Network.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Sports Arena in Hutchinson, Kansas. I'm Glenn Grunwald, joined by Coach Dan Nacarado. So glad to have you along this evening on this Wednesday evening, the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, and starting to thaw out a little bit from all the turkey that I have and getting set for some basketball. In between the last time that we were here, we had a heck of a game down at Independence as, again, a nice win by the Blue Dragons. Coming from behind, trailing at halftime, we were able to eke out a win, 85-83, over a very good Independence team. And if you heard Dragon talk last night, Coach Eck talked about how good that team was. And Dan Nacarado, this Neosho team has just the same capabilities as that Independence team. And you never know what you're going to get because everybody comes after that big star on the Blue Dragons' back.
It's a great night for basketball.
That it is. Good.
I enjoyed watching the Neosho live stream of their game against Dodge after the conclusion of the Blue Dragon game, because the Blue Dragon game got done a little bit earlier on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, they put up 67 points in the second half of that game against Dodge City on Wednesday night.
They can light it up, and as I ran down their roster when I was filling out my spot chart, a lot of new names in this roster. So Jeremy Coombs has been ninth year at Neosho, has done a good job of bringing some new kids in and trying to get them to bite into their system down there. Of course, he is also not a stranger to the sports arena, as he coached at Pratt under Trevor Ross when they came here to the national tournament. His wife is a pharmacist. She was actually a pharmacist here at the Hudson Hospital. She's now a chief pharmacist in Neosho. So he's been there 9 years and has done a good job with his team over there. Matter of fact, even got him into the national championship a couple years ago.
Topeka Hayden graduate.
Yes, exactly.
Hayden High School in Topeka, and then I think he attended Labette Community College and went on to Nichols State for 1 year, and then came back to Kansas at Kansas Wesleyan.
Kansas Wesleyan, like I said, was an assistant coach for Trevor for a couple seasons down at Pratt, and they had big success. If you remember, that was a year that they ended up representing, again, the league in the national tournament, and had a pretty good tournament. Did well. So he knows what it's like to play here in the arena, and we'll see if his team is able to adapt to his style. When you look at the Blue Dragon men, they seem to each and every night have a different leader step up. Sometimes it's Saquon Singleton who comes in averaging 11.4 points per ball game out of the Bronx, New York. Against Coffeyville, it was DJ Mitchell that chipped in 27. He had a great second half the other night with 16 points all in the second half against Independence. And then what can you say about Tyler Brown? He is Mr. Consistency. He's been off on his game a couple of games now, still averaging 14.8. But the one that has came to the rescue is a freshman out of Tempe, Arizona, in Josh Baker. 15.4 points a game now. He had a career-high 29 points against Independence, and he is the sole reason that the Blue Dragons won that game, along with some of the other contributors that they had, and also defensively, Hutchinson did a good job in the second half of play.
Hutchinson goes to Independence and picks up a 2-point victory after pretty much blowing out every opponent up to that game. So when Josh Baker makes 7 out of 8 3-point baskets in a game that ends up being a 2-point game, that's a pretty big impact on this basketball program.
Speaking of 7 out of 8, as Caleb Van Epp also hit 7 out of 8 trays in a game that just concluded. It was the Lady Blue Dragons 111-53 if you just tuned in over the Neosho Panthers. The game was not in doubt at all. 62 first half points for Hutchinson. They hung 111 on the Panthers, and the Panthers were able to get 53, but a good ball game for Michaela. I don't think she saw the floor in the fourth quarter. If she did, it wasn't for very long. And that
17 minutes
that
total.
single game, the scoring of three-pointers would have been. This would have been a close game. I think they would have fallen. It's 9 right now, tied by 3 players.
Oh, Michaela Van Epp came pretty close to that tonight. And Glenn, you were 100% accurate. She only played 17 minutes in the entire basketball game.
Blue Dragons lead the league, by the way, 2-0 in the standings. Again, all these first few games are with the opponents from the east side. Is coming up on this. Is that just extra loud tonight?
Yeah, there's an ad playing on the video boards here, and it came across about twice as loud as what most of the other things are.
Is a situation where the Blue Dragons are playing all the teams in the East, and we'll be taking on a pretty good Butler team coming up on Saturday night in Butler, both the guys and the gals, and then we come back home again for Cloud County to come out, and then all of a sudden you're just about done with the semester already. Done
with the semester, and every game from here on out is a challenge pretty much because everybody's got some good teams and some good players. You've gone to Butler many times, Glenn Grunwald. It's a pretty tough place for an opponent to go in there and play.
It really is. It's a tough place to go play, and of course that'll be on Saturday night. Those are 5:30 and 7:30 games. Before that, in the afternoon, the Salt City Bowl will be aired right here on KHUT as well as KWW at the Gallen Stadium as Monroe College comes to town. But yeah, getting back to the basketball game, that is a tough one, and I remember a couple years ago, it took a unique effort in the second half after Coach F had been ejected for the ball game, and it took a unique effort for J.J. Rhines to be able to pull that one out, hit a three, a desperation three at the buzzer to
and
get the win.
Guarded three.
And they trailed by 20. I think it was 26 or 27 at halftime.
Yeah,
it was a tremendous amount.
They got behind by as much as 29.
Yeah, they trailed by 29, but trailed by 27 at halftime. It was a heck of an effort to come back. And Steve, I was teasing about that the other day at the press conference. He said, "Yeah, I didn't see the second half of that one." So, anyway,
Coach Eck he has really developed a pretty good sense of humor through the years. If you get to actually ever catch him in a moment where he can relax a little bit. He has some pretty funny one-liners.
He does, and we've had a lot of fun with Dragon Talk, which is on Monday nights. Now, we had it last night due to some conflict in scheduling at the station because we had to get Brian Rhodes' Dragon Talk out of the way on that Monday night. But we've had a lot of fun so far. DJ Mitchell was our guest last night. The week before, it was Saquon Singleton, so kind of fun having those guys out. And you've been getting some praises for your business class. Those guys.
I'm going to have to find a way to get some of these guys extra points when they say nice things about Hutchinson Community College.
Is that all it takes?
Classes.
Is in your classes to give some nice pointers on the radio?
I'm going to have to look into possibly rewarding them for some of those nice things. But you, Glenn Grunwald, and Steve Eck do a really nice job on Dragon Talk. I always enjoy listening to it.
Lots of fun. What do you expect out of this game tonight, Mac?
Well, it's one of these games where it's hard to know how many points a team like Neosho is going to put up because they have a game where they scored 116. They have a game they scored 101. They just put up 106 on Dodge City on Wednesday night. But then you look around and they only put up 70 points against Missouri State West Plains in one of those games. They only put up 63 against Highland Community College at Fort Scott. So it's one of those teams that they can get hot and put up a whole bunch of points, or they can go cold and not score as many. Hutchinson, on the other hand, has been pretty predictably solid on both ends of the court.
Yeah, 91.8 points per ball game is what the Blue Dragons gain. I know that Neosho averages 86.3, and that's about 11 more than their opponent over the average. But they come into this game 5-5. So we will see. Those are always deceptive. I hate to always go by the records because it can throw you off a little bit.
And Neosho did have to postpone a game. They were supposed to play Colby on November 27th. They had that game scheduled at Colby, but remember, I-70 got shut down.
Yeah, and they were supposed to go up, but it was postponed because of snow.
Have you ever seen officials that excited that the officials just came over to give Glenn a fist
bump? Yeah.
They were actually giving you some words of encouragement there, too.
I need them. Okay, I need them. We're going to get set for the national anthem as we get set here for basketball, both here on KHUT, Hutchinson, Kansas, as well as KWBW, Hutchinson, Kansas. We'll be back with the starting lineups coming your way in just a little bit. Dan Nacarado, Glenn Grunwald, live from, again, the Sports Arena. Special thanks to Brandon Garcia, who is our chief engineer back at the KHUT studios tonight, running the board. We appreciate it very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back in their 2-minute timeout.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Ford & Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson. This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at Blue Dragon Sports.
By the Blue Dragon Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Chris Merchant.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. So glad to have you along this evening. Pretty nice evening for the middle part of December as we get set for basketball action as Neosho Panthers come to town. I said the middle part. It's the early part of December.
Well, there's a very late Thanksgiving this year. Don't have a lot of shopping days left before Christmas.
Which is a good thing in a lot of parts. Let's go to the starting lineups. Here's Darren Dunn.
Number 3, Corbett Kimberlin. At guard, a 6-foot freshman from Kansas City, Kansas. Number 4, Trey Bates. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from South Korea. Number 5, Jamin Yang. And at forward, a 6'9" redshirt freshman from Wichita, Kansas. Number 32, Remy Lamovu. The Panthers are 5-5, 1-0 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Jeremy Combs in his 13th season, assisted by Justin Fairman.
And now they will show the video they usually show, which is a high video for the Blue Dragons. And again, the Lady Dragons, if you just tuned in tonight, won 111-53. You now have a tough go down at Butler. Butler was a winner up at Colby last weekend, and Colby was able to nip the guys, and I think Butler is playing Don City tonight. We seem to kind of follow whoever Neosho plays as the way it's going to work out. We won't be in Colby until come January. Now, that could work out to be the same weekend as the Black and Gold Classic, so I'll be out there already, Dan.
They might start charging you property taxes. You're going to be out there so many days.
I'll be out there already for a few games. So, again, the Hutchinson ground here for the Blue Dragons, being entertained with some of the history of Blue Dragon basketball. Go up on the screen, and then plus, of course, our sophomores that we have. And now here's your starting lineups for the PA, the voice of the Blue Dragons on the PA. Here's Darren Dunn.
Unity College. At guard, a 6'6" sophomore from the Bronx, New York. Number 1, Saquon Singleton. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Wichita, Kansas. Number 4, Jaden O'Cone. Guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Derby, Kansas. Number 10, Tyler Brown. a 6'4" freshman from Tempe, Arizona, number 13, Josh Baker. And at center, a 7-foot sophomore from Nairobi, Kenya, number 33, Fred Odhiambo. The Blue Dragons are 10-0, 2-0 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 2 in the nation. Coached by Steve Heck in his 11th season, assisted by Jay Siriak, Cortland Carney, and Brian Miller. Officials for tonight's contest: Vern Kisner, Will Schnittger, and Kyle Leroy.
There's your starting lineups for tonight as we get set for basketball action right here at the Sports Arena. Jayhawk Conference, the East versus the West. Neosho County out of Chinook, Kansas. Again, head coach Jeremy Combs in his 9th year. They are 5-5 on the season, and their last win was over Dodge City last Saturday night, 106-91. That was at Dodge City. Neosho in their black uniforms with orange numerals, bright orange shoes, and the Blue Dragons in their white home jerseys, blue numerals with red piping. And we're about set to get underway as Fred Odhiambo going up against Kamogu, and the tip's going to be controlled by the Blue Dragons. Baker down low, they go to Odhiambo down the low blocks. Dumps it down underneath, and Brown's going to have a ball knocked away with a foul called. So really quickly, Trey Bates picks up his first foul in the act of shooting. Tyler Brown will go to the line to shoot the free throw.
Excellent pass from Fred Odhiambo to Tyler Brown, who was slashing towards the rim.
Free throws up and missing by Tyler Brown. That's an oddity right there.
He doesn't miss very often.
Many. The other night, 2 in a row he missed, which is just really an abnormal. Here comes Tyler's shot. Free throws nothing but net. So 1-0. Hutchinson with the early lead over the Panthers. Trey Bates will bring it up. He'll go right side with the basketball. Ball back on the outer perimeter. Between the leg dribble. And they bring it back outside and set up the offense. On the roll is Breland, and he'll give it back outside, and he'll reverse it around to the left wing. Back out top of the key again. Into the hands of Trey Bates. He'll gun and shoot and hit. A 3-pointer by Bates.
And a step beyond the arc.
3-1. Panthers with the early lead over the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson quickly. Baker will bring it down. He had 29 in a win the other night. Shot up and missed with a foul call. So far, Dan, 2 trips down the court and a couple fouls called already.
Neosho plays a very fast tempo. They like to press. They like to get the teams running up and down the court.
At the line, Fred Odhiambo shot up and missing. Big Fred will toe the line for another, and as he was in the act of shooting.
One of the nice things about the Hutchinson Community College team is they're pretty comfortable playing at any pace.
True, they can slow it down or they can go in acceleration. Free throws up and good, so Fred Odhiambo with a point to his credit, and it's 3-2. Panthers still with the lead by 1. Second possession for Neosho. They'll shake it on the outside. Bates dumps it off. Good hole, no good. On the missed shot put up by Trey Bates, and we go the other way. Blue Dragons will set it up. 3-pointer from the outside. Good by Tyler Brown. So T. Brown lights it up from the outside. All of a sudden, 5-3. Blue Dragons with the lead by 2 with 18:40 to go in this first half of the day. Paul pops up off the rim, no good. Singleton with the rebound. And on the run down for the Blue Dragons. Singleton will bring it up. Here's Baker. Outside corner left. Flash inside to Singleton. He'll float inside. Not there. Battle for the board. Taken away by O'Cone, and it put off a body out of bounds. Put it off a Yang out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
That was remarkable hustle by O'Cone. I don't know how he came up with that basketball, but he got it done.
Going down, right side baseline. Tyler Brown to trigger the inbounds pass. Feet inside to Singleton. Short shot, no good. Ball was rebounded out by Kimberlin. Kimberlin on the run. Corbett Kimberlin. Again, he is out of Chinook, Kansas, hometown boy. Ball outside, top left. Over to Kimberlin. On the weak side left. Back out here, Yang. He'll drive into the paint, spins away, follow-away jumper, bouncing, off, no good. Rebound, Othiambo. Blue Dragons basketball up by 2 with 17:54 to go in this first half of play. Ball on the outside, here's Brown. He'll give it off quickly. O'Cone loses the ball, but runs it down. Here's Othiambo. Tom by the free throw line has his pocket pick. The steal by Kimberlin. Here comes Neosho. He'll pop the three from outside. Looks good, but misses it. Rebound Brown as he skies high. Hutchinson with the basketball. Othiambo to Brown. Brown will set up the offense. Tyler Brown on the outside. Contact made, nothing called. Ball into the hands of Kimberlin, and up quickly comes Neosho. Back it up a little bit. This Breland with the basketball. An illegal pick. Team control fouls going to be called. Lamovu will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. Full pressure now, Dan. Working against the pressure, but Hutchinson breaks it easily. Left side. Here's O'Cone. 15-footer. Got it.
Good job breaking the press and scoring the basket.
O'Cone with the basket from the left side. Like I said, about a 15-footer out there, between 12 and 15 feet. Easy basket, 7-3 Blue Dragons. Feet down low. Shot won't go. Thiambo gets the board down. 7-3 Blue Dragons. 16:46 to go in the first half of play. Hutchinson on the offense. Here's Josh Baker on the outer perimeter. Holds the ball after the dribble. Goes left side to O'Cone. Over to Singleton left. Thiambo on the low blocks, but is stretched out about 8 feet. Holds the ball, gets to the Brown, open the ball, layup, yes! A nice pass by Fred Othiambo, threaded the needle into Brown, up and good. Hutch has forced the timeout. Hutchinson 9, Panthers 3, 16:23 to go in this first half of play. We'll be back in a half minute.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn & Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
After the timeout, 9-3, Blue Dragons on top. Hutchinson leads it with 16:21 remaining to go in his first half of play. Forced the Neosho timeout as they're getting beat on transition on the boards. Yang has it on the outside, just about throws it away, but Breland is able to reach out and get it. He'll drive baseline, shoots up a little looper. It's up and good. Just a little floater on that baseline left side by Breland. Pressure in the backcourt now. 9-5 ball game. Here's Baker. He'll break the press. Gets it across to Brown underneath Othiambo. He'll slam it home. Big Fred Othiambo with the jam. The one-hander. 11-5. Blue Dragons up by 6. Here's Kimberlin and a foul called up front. Foul's going to be called on Baker. He'll pick up the personal.
First foul committed by Hutchinson, so Neosho will have the ball on the baseline.
First 5 coming in for Neosho now as Jadis White checks into the ball game. Torrey Cargo will check in. Also checking in was Andy Wap. He'll check into the ball game, and also Daniel Titus. 5 extra names to learn really quick, Dan. Ball comes in on the outside.
Neosho makes it tough on the play-by-play announcer.
James Taylor also, that's sweet baby James, but this one's out of Chester, Virginia. Ball on the outside, left wing. Now hold up, that's Torrey Cargo. Tried to make a shot, but pulls it back away. Here's Jadis White. His shot airborne. No good, goes out of bounds. It will be Hutchinson basketball. I thought maybe it was going to be a shot clock violation because looks like she keeps track of those of who has the possession. Right now it'd be Neosho. Blue Dragons break the press. DJ Mitchell's in the ball game now. He's out of D.C., Washington, D.C. Sophomore for the Blue Dragons. That's 16 in the win over Indy, 27 in the win over Coffeyville. There's Mitchell. Top of the key. Left side. The pass goes to O'Cone down low. 10 on the shot clock now. Singleton with it on the outside. O'Cone left. Raised baseline. Goes underneath. Too far under. Loses the basketball. Out with it comes James Taylor on the run. Here comes Neosho. They trail it by 6. Neosho with the basketball out front. They'll move it around the outside. It's Taylor. Tries to take it. Left side 3. Off his mark. No good. Rebound cleared out. Tyler Brown dives for it. It goes into the hands of Neosho as Corey Cargo picks up in the backcourt. He'll bring it in. Goes right side with the ball. They roll off the pick. O'Cone does a nice job of switching out there defensively. Cargo over on the far side. Shot clock at 15. He'll shoot it on strike. Partially deflected by Singleton, and they got a push in the back on the goal post.
Foul is
going to be against the Muldoon. That'll be his second. Or will it be? No, they're going to call on Adu picks up the personal. Excuse me, Dan. So that'll be only his first. Big Fred checks out of the ball game. Opiambo with a nice 6 minutes in there. 11-5, Blue Dragons lead and have the basketball. DJ Mitchell did not start tonight due to the technical foul he received the other night. I'll explain that here in a second. Shot up missing by DJ Mitchell. The rebound's going to be cleared out by Neosho. Came off the heel. In and out of the hands of Neosho. It'll be Blue Dragons basketball. DJ came down on another player's foot, and he said, "Oh, my bad," after he scored a basket. And it didn't matter what he said. They teed him for just not talking.
Sometimes the official expects something else to be said, and they don't hear what really happened.
Rules because of the fact that, if you remember, down in the game against Eastern Oklahoma, he picked up a technical foul. He did not play the rest of the game, and that's kind of what he goes by. And DJ understands that. Into the lineup, shot up and missing. Shot put up by Queft. Nejah Queft's shot comes off, and here comes Neosho. They'll shoot it on its way. It's not there. DJ Mitchell with a big rebound. They'll bring it up. Hutchinson with the basketball, still up by 6. And a charging foul called on Saquon Singleton. That's really close to the flop foul, but he didn't get it. Singleton, I think he dropped the shoulder. And that'll make the difference in that one.
I'm not sure they called that on Singleton.
Well, he had the ball, so that's what I was going off, unless it was the team control foul. We'll have to see. It has not been put up on the board as of yet. Ball on the outside. White has it for Neosho. Singleton will stay in there.
I think he might have called it on Quest.
Because Quest checked out. Okay, yes it is. There it is now on Quest. You are correct. So Quest picks up the personal, not Saquon. Now it's 11-5, Blue Dragons basketball after the turnover. So Hutchinson will bring it up. Saquon Singleton. Ball hit the referee. It'll be last touch off of Neosho. Kimberlin will check into the lineup. As he returns in the lineup for Neosho. Boy, he's been stuck on 11-5 for some time now. Here's Singleton on the outside. Outside to Brown. There's a drive by Brown. Contact made. No call. Here's Singleton on the outside. Here's Mitchell. He'll shoot it. Miss it. Ball comes out long. Into the hands of Neosho. Long pass down court. There's Cargo. Too far under. Pulls it back outside. And Kimberlin will have the basketball. Neosho on the dribble to the right side. They'll pop the 3 by Taylor. It's off its mark. No good. And both teams have went cold over this last 2.5 minutes. At 11-5, Blue Dragons with the lead and the ball.
By my count, Neosho is just 2 of 11 from the field.
Outside right wing. You have to hit that 3 and got to do. You're right. Feet inside. Contact made. And DJ Mitchell goes down. The collision call, that's going to be on Taylor. James Taylor will pick up the personal. That'll be the 15th foul against Neosho, so the Blue Dragons a couple away from shooting one-on-ones. Tyler Brown will take a break. He'll sit down. Tyler with 6 first half points. Here comes the inbound. Ball comes in. Saquon Singleton will be fouled. I think they whistled this one on Daniel Titus. It will be. Titus will pick up the personal. He's out of Sydney, Australia. Now remember Jamin Yang from last year. He is a sophomore. He's out of Seoul, Korea, from South Korea.
Big game against Dodge, 29 points.
He had a nice game against us last year. There's a drive for the basketball. Singleton, he will be fouled, and Saquon will go to the line to shoot free throws. Clock stops with 11:56 to go in his first half of play. We got this 11-5 score, Dan, and we've been stuck here for about 4 minutes.
The good news for Hutchinson, that's already 17 fouls committed by Neosho, so Hutchinson will have almost 12 full minutes of being in the bonus.
Saquon Singleton will go to the foul stripe.
He was in the act of shooting, so this one should be 2.
It's a toss by Singleton's up and good. Saquon has done a really good job in being much more effective at the foul stripe. DJ says that's because they're roommates.
Well, it's a pretty big deal because Saquon does go to the line.
He does. There's 2 in a row right there. And that's his first 2 points. 13-5. Hutchinson with the lead by 8. Neosho moves it around the outside. 11:49 to go in the half. Carver had it for a second. They'll give it off the three-pointer. Up and good. Shot put up and in by Daniel Titus. And Titus hits the basket. Steve Eck hits the table here. 13-8 your score.
So DJ Mitchell is taking credit for Saquon's free throw shooting. That's interesting.
Yeah, he actually said he's really been working on it hard. They're roommates. Get along pretty good. Backing inside is Othiambo. Follow-away jumper by Big Fred, not there to crash the boards. Taken away this time by Titus. They'll give it off quickly. Up the court to come Bates. He'll gun and hit. And all of a sudden, 5 unanswered points by Neosho. It's made it 13-10. The Blue Dragons lead by a possession. You're going to see Baker and Brown both check back into the Hutchinson lineup. Here's Clarence King from Lawrence underneath Big Fred, and 1. King got it to Big Fred Othiambo, and Othiambo puts it off the glass for 2, and will shoot 1 at the foul stripe as Titus picks up his second. That was pretty. Singleton will take a break, so will Ocone.
That wasn't an easy pass for Fred to catch because there was quite a bit of velocity on it from short range.
Othiambo made the basket, so here he gets one coming here. 10:56 to go in this first half of play. Othiambo misses the free throw, and down the court comes Neosho after the rebound. Kimberling off the ball screen, goes left side. Neosho working around the outer perimeter. But pull it back a little bit. A spray Bates. Underneath they go to Yang. Wraps it around, scores it. Jamin Liang. Yang with the basket, his first 15-12. Back to the way. DJ with the jam, but it went down. That one, they're going to count that as basket interference because it was hit from underneath and popped back out. You don't see that happen very often.
Because he slammed it pretty doggone hard and it just immediately bounced back up.
And there happened to be a hand underneath, and they said basket interference. You got that right. He came up through there. He called it right, looked over here to the table to confer with us. Ball went down and came back up because they hit somebody underneath.
We're pretty objective about these things.
We are. Ball on the outside now with the basketball. John Breland, the junior, on the dribble. Breland out of Columbus, South Carolina. Feeds it inside to Yang, right on our side, on the near side. He spins away from Brown. Blocked by Othiambo. Blue Dragons get the rebound as well. Big Fred got the block and then the carry him off the glass. Here's for DJ Mitchell for 3. Yes! DJ Mitchell from downtown. And it's 20-12, just like that, an 8-point lead after it was only 3. Angle dribble. Shot put up, missing from the outside. DJ Mitchell rips the rebound down. He's got a Neosho player tied up. Jump ball. It will be Neosho's basketball after the immediate timeout. 9:41 to go in this first half of play. Hutchinson by 8, 20-12. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, and FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. 33% shooting for Neosho County on 5 out of 15. They're only 20% from outside the arc on 2 out of 10 threes. Have now made a trip to the bounce spot. The Blue Dragons are 7 out of 15, 46.6%. Hutchinson is led in scoring by Tyler Brown with 6 points, Sofiambo with 5, and DJ Mitchell with 5. Blue Dragons leading in the rebounds 10-9 after that first little flurry. Now at the media timeout, we will have the inbound by Neosho. Trey Bates will trigger the inbounds pass. Bounce pass comes in, loses the ball, but gets it back to Bates. He puts it up and in. Trey Bates, pretty good little ball player. He has 7 now to lead his team in scoring. They actually lead everybody in the game with 7. 20-14, Blue Dragon lead is cut down. Baker. Bounce pass given, go underneath. Nice shot up and in by King. Steve wanted to end one. I agree with him.
He took some contact. That's one of those plays where if it doesn't go in, they probably call the foul.
Ball on the outside, out of perimeter. Goes over quickly into the hands of Trey Bates again. Bates on the outside.
No, got another one.
Got another one. Bates knocks down the 2. 9 points for Bates. 22-16, the lead for the Blue Dragons. Here's Tyler Brown. He'll try a 3. It's off, no good. Bates with the rebound. Gonna play Bates show so far for Neosho. Long pass, Yang couldn't get good. Stuck out his hand, but it just went off his fingertips. Ends up being a Panther turnover. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. By the way, on turnovers, the Blue Dragons with 3 and Neosho now with 4 in the contest. Hutchinson will break the press. That's Clarence King out of Lawrence, Kansas. Ball 3-pointer put up and good by Tyler Brown. Brown with his second play of the game. He has 8. The Blue Dragons starting to heat it up a little bit. 25-16. Hutchinson up by 9. Here comes substitution. Urshery will check into the lineup. Ball on the outside. Here's Trey Bates. Bates holds up. Right side over to Kimberling. Kimberling holds up with the basketball. Now travels into the paint. In a reach-in foul call. They got it on DJ Mitchell. That'll be his first. So not a shooting situation. One down right side baseline.
Just the third team foul committed by Hutchinson.
Urshery checks in for the Blue Dragons. Josh Urshery out of Peoria, Arizona. 6'1", 165. He is a freshman.
Has some vertical leaping ability.
He sure does. Ball on the outside again. Trey Bates with the basketball. They'll shoot it up. That's Titus. His shot won't go. Big rebound. Taken away. Nice job by Breland to come in and get the rebound and a reach-in foul called against Hutchinson. And the foul's going to be called very quickly on Urshery. Team fourth team foul for the Blue Dragons. And they'll check quickly out. Breland will take a breather. Trey Bates will run down. Comes into Yang. He directs traffic. Takes it on the dribble. Spins baseline against Baker. Shot not there. Put back by Titus is there. Twice, though, Daniel had to work after it. He has 5. That's nice position down below down there, Dan. Many times, even if you miss that little gimme, you can get a little tip up and in. Here we drive down up in the air was Urshery and got it off to Fedor Fiambo. Urshery on the drive, goes down, puts it up. Nothing there. Rebound cleared out there by Titus. Neosho will bring it up. 25-18. Blue Dragons with the lead. Three-pointer off mark, no good. Put up by Corey Cargo. That was maybe missing. And here comes Mitchell for Hutchinson. Mitchell to Baker, right side now to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Drives into the middle, gives it off to Othiambo. 6-footer off the rim, no good. Yang with the rebound. Big Fred maybe should have used the window on that one, Dan.
A little higher percentage when you use the glass.
Kind of a proponent of that to some extent. Ball left side, three-pointer put up and got it, three-pointer. Cargo knocked it down. All of a sudden, 25-21, the lead of that was 9, down to 4. Mitchell gets double-team trapped. They finally get under the Othiambo and he'll stuff it home.
That's a pretty high percentage shot that time.
Big Fred with a couple dunks. He has a nice outing so far.
What really opened it was Tyler Brown flashing to the middle of the court against the trap.
Othiambo was 7. Double penetration by Kimberlin, kicks it out. Back home, top down to Trey Bates. He'll set up the offense. Backs it up near us. Double team trap, back outside. He'll shoot the three, misses it badly. DJ Mitchell with the rebound. And Hutch now with a 6-point lead in the basketball with 5:49 to go. He just tuned in. Lady Dragons 111-53. Big winners. Drops underneath the Othiambo. He goes up again. Can't finish, but he does have somebody hanging on his arm. And he will shoot free throws. Fouls will be called on Breland. But check that on Cargo. Is that Cargo's second?
Yes.
It is, yes. Fred Othiambo at the line to shoot free throws. Here comes Fred's free throw way short. He's just off a little bit tonight. Hit that first one, and since then, they haven't really just hit the front of the rim. For a big man who's going to get fouled, especially at the next level, Dan, he's going to have to learn to shoot free throws.
1 for 4 so far in this game from the free throw line.
.39 remaining to go in this first half. Free throw toss comes off no good off the background this time. And the rebound's put out there by Neosho.
Fred is starting to release the ball from the other side of his head a little bit.
Ball on the outside to drive. The dump off. Jang can't finish for the foul call. They got an Othiambo. Stevek disagrees with the call.
I'm a big believer in simplifying things, Glenn. When you shoot those free throws, I like your foot, knee, hip, elbow, ball, all in a straight line up and down. And Big Fred is kind of moving that ball to the left side of his body before he releases it.
Here's Yang free throw at the other end's up and good. He has 3 points now. Buck will check back into the Blue Dragon lineup. Jayhawk out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
Both bring some offensive firepower to the floor for the Blue Dragons.
Free throw toss is up and good by Yang. He gets his third and fourth points. 27-23. Neosho staying close to the Blue Dragons. There's a foul call. This one's on Trey Bates for the reach-in. There's Urshri. Ball popped away from him. Will walk down the long way to the west side of the court to shoot free throws. And 2 will be coming.
Double bonus
for Urshri.
And that's the second foul whistled against Troy Bates.
So Bates with his second. 5:22 to go in this first half of play. Good competitive first half of play. Hudson has had a 9-point lead at one time. Free throw toss comes out on Urshri. Hutchinson as a team has shot very well from the foul stripe this year. Coming into this game, Blue Dragons are shooting 78.2%.
Coach X says it's because the right players are going to the free throw line in most games.
Free throws up and good. Urshri split the pair there. That's his first point. 28-23. The lead is 5 for Hutch. Neosho, they'll kick it left. 3-pointer up and on its way. Good from outside. Knocking this one down with Breland. Breland now with 5 points on his credit. Josh Baker front. Pressure on him. Gets it off the Singleton. He'll take it in strong. Nothing there. Put back underneath by Beth. Not there as well. And Hutchinson can't buy a foul right now. James Taylor on the outside. He'll shoot the ball. Hits off the flange, no good. Rebound cleared away by Baker for the Blue Dragons. Hutch up by 2, 28-26. Into the forecourt. Here's Baker. Flash pass underneath the cleft. They'll be hammered from behind. And that'll be on Titus's third. So we'll see if Jeremy Combs makes a move or not with Titus picking up his third.
Combs plays a lot of different players for this Neosho team, so maybe he's not as concerned about a player getting in foul trouble. A lot of different guys with minutes.
Free throw toss by Queft, not good. We'll shoot the second one. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. 4:35 to go in the half. A 30-second timeout. Steve Eck wants to talk things over. Your score, Dragons 28, Panthers 26. We'll be back in a half minute.
Hi, Brian Butler, General Manager of Midwest Ford. It's Christmas time and year-end closeout, so come out and take advantage of these closeout models like a 2019 Ford F-150 XLT Crew Cab 4x4 was $48,340, sale price $36,340. That's $12,000 off MSRP. Or how about a 2019 Ford Edge SEL was $38,555, sale price $31,555, and 0% for 60 months. So hurry out for best selection. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Hi, everybody. Glenn Grumwald along with Dan Nacarado. 4:35 remaining to go in this first half of play. 28-26. Blue Dragons on top. Neosho now 10 out of 25 for the ball game. So if they increase your percentage, Hudson 10 out of 23 for 43.5%. Shot up and missing from the foul stripe.
5 for 13 from the free throw line.
So that's a negative right there for the Blue Dragons. Not a whole lot of turnovers, though. Hudson with only 3 so far. Just missed shot. To drive inside. Shot not there. Quest with the rebound. Here comes Brown. Brown gives it off to Singleton. Singleton wants to go the distance. Gives it off to Quest. Basket good.
Well, when you're struggling from the free throw line, it's always nice to get a dunk.
First assist for Saquon Singleton tonight as well. He prides himself in getting the assists. Taylor, back outside. That was Cargo had the ball. Now Taylor over to Yang. Yang left wing. Works on Singleton. Pops the shot from outside and hits it. Ooh, a little schooling right there on Saquon. A little shake and bake and just stood right where he was and put it up.
Yang's a good player.
Ball on the outer perimeter. They work it to the left side. Singleton over to Josh Baker. Baker had a hot hand the other night. 7 trays in the ballgame. Down low to underneath the cleft, and he sneaks in there and gets another one. He has 4 points now. The Dragons on a 4-0 run at 32-28. Hutch on top. Underneath Titus. His shot won't go. Singleton with a rebound. Allen comes out quickly. Blue Dragons corner left. Ursery into the paint. Puts the shot up. Can't get it to finish. Cargo with the rebound. Mitchell will check into the ball game. Next good ball foul, and there's a travel right there. Mitchell will check in. Ursery will take a seat. 4-point lead for Hutchinson. 32-28. 2:57 to go in this first half of play.
Been a little bit lower scoring game than I would have anticipated.
We were stuck on, what was that, 11-5 forever?
We really were.
And now sped up a little bit. Right side, DJ Mitchell. Underneath to go. Wrap around by Singleton. Good. Nice pass from Quebb. Saquon Singleton with his first basket, actually. He has 4 points. Ball on the outside. Yang over to left wing. Gives it off to Taylor. He'll pop it from 3 and rims off the back iron. No good. Rebound loose on the floor, and a reach-in foul called. It's going to go against Neosho. Caught Yang hanging on underneath on the hold. That'll be only his first.
The Blue Dragons shot 51 free throws almost exactly 1 year ago at Neosho. Tonight they're going to the line pretty frequently. They just aren't cashing in as much as they want to.
Saquon Singleton at the line to shoot the free throw. Saquon out of Bronx, New York. Free throw toss up and good for Saquon Singleton.
You know, the thing I've noticed about teams that do split minutes among a lot of different players, they tend to foul a little bit more. I think that the player knows he's not going to be in the game that long, and he gambles for some things.
Free throw toss, up and good. Good point. Singleton now with his 6-point. 36-28. Hutchinson extending that lead a little bit. At halftime, it's Butler on top of Dodge City, 41-30. Also Barton in the first half, leading Coffeyville 36-23. Here's on this end of the court, a missed shot put up by Neosho, and out comes the Blue Dragons with the basketball. Brown got the rebound. Here's a Baker three. Yeah, boy, he can rain it. Chase, he kind of twists his body just a little bit, but he has a good aim on it. Squares up, knocks him down. That's his first tray of the game. 8 out of his last 9 in 2 games. Shot up missing for out away from the play. This one's going to be on the big man, Remy Romovu will pick up the personal. Romovu, I'll get it straight here. Second personal. And Majak will shoot free throws. Majak Queth at the line. Averages 11.6 a game.
Missed a pair of free throws earlier in this half. Love to make these two and even it out.
Has a brother on the Sooners, Oklahoma Sooners team. Free throws up and good. 5 points for Majak.
Speaking of the Oklahoma Sooners, I saw McPherson native.
She's red hot.
She is
6 points away from all-time three-point scoring record in NCAA history.
She's at a 48% clip from beyond the three-point line.
Second one won't go for Majak, and the rebound's going to be cleared out. Here we go. Drive inside, shot up and battled down and good by Cargo. Got airborne and thought he had missed it, but he did not. Yeah, you're right, the young lady.
Got to have 150, I think, made threes, and she needs 6 more to be for that percentage.
Ball knocked away, missed shot, loose basketball, and here comes Neosho on the run. At the left side, Kimberly will shoot the 3 and hit the 3 from outside. So all of a sudden, 40-33, the lead is cut back down to 7. Blue Dragon had built a nice little lead to take in at halftime, and now Kimberly had cut a little bit off of that. Ball sails out of the hands of Baker, but Brown ran it down. Here's DJ Mitchell. He rings the bell from outside. DJ with 3.
DJ receives that pass, ready to shoot. He had his feet set. When he gets his feet set, he's a good shooter.
Yeah, he is. Squared up. West side Kimberly. 43-33 to lead is 10 now for Hutchinson. Bounce pass, right side. Here's Taylor. Stutter steps back outside Kimberly. Faked it. Down low on an knee. Shot up. Not there. Singleton with the rebound. Yang might have got away with one there. Saquon on the run. Gives it off to Brown. Layup good. That's when the Dragons are at their best. In transition with Saquon Singleton on the run.
That was high octane on that fast break.
Saquon like a deer. Bringing the ball down the court. They'll shoot the 3 from outside. It rims off no good, and halftime is here. And the Blue Dragons on top at halftime by the score of 45-33. A 12-point lead, their largest of the night as we head to intermission. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. Dragons 45, Panthers 33. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena at halftime right after this 2-minute timeout.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Footing Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coppin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severin with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, and Weiss Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson. Hi, this is Rob, and I want to tell you about one of my favorite places in Kansas to get a melt-your-mouth cheeseburger. It's RV Drive-In, where they've been serving up fresh food, not fast food, since 1948. They're famous for their burgers, but you can also try their homemade pork tenderloin sandwich, patty melts, BLTs, and so much more. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, Friday, and Saturday, they make their homemade onion rings that are the best I've ever eaten. RV Drive-In, Kansas' oldest drive-in at 201 East Avenue A, and online at rvdrivein.com. The Blue Dragons.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all three pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bauman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won. In Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Well, good evening. Welcome at halftime. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Blue Dragons off and running 45-33. Hutchinson with a nice lead at halftime as the Blue Dragons were able to push it up quickly after trailing early. Hutchinson got back in the column and have now lead at halftime by a 12-point margin, heating it up and getting on the run a little bit later on. Hutchinson is lucky to have a pharmacy like the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main, that Little White Castle. I was talking about it. That's how I lead into the commercial to talk about the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, but you really are. Number one, it's a compound pharmacy, which means if your physician should give you a prescription and maybe cut the prescription in half, it's a situation where you need to be able to have that pill cut in half. It can be done appropriately at the Medicine Shop. They can change the type of delivery. It could be a pill that can be transferred into a liquid form. Make it a little bit easier for you or your loved one to be able to take. Don't forget about the flu shots, as we are expected to have a pretty bad flu season. If you're a senior citizen, 65 and older, you can get a stronger dose of the flu shot as well. Again, that's all at the Medicine Shop. They deliver. Again, Medicare Part D coming up right around the corner. You have 3 days to decide. If you have not yet decided what is the best for your insurance, what insurance is best for you. So stop in to see the Medicine Shop. I look at the shooting very quickly, 53.3% for the Blue Dragons of Hutchinson. They really picked it up over the last couple of minutes, Dan, because they were flirting around with 46%. 34.2% shooting for Neosho. And Hutchinson 5 out of 8 from outside the arc. The big change from what we've seen in other games, 8 out of 17 for the Mousefight. Hutchinson struggling there a little bit. Neosho hit the line 2 times and hit 2, so Hutchinson with a big advantage right there, ending up with 6 more points. But Blue Dragons taking care of business in the paint. Hutchinson with 20 points on our fast break baskets. They also have 16. Look at the individual scoring. Here's Dan.
Individual scoring for Hutchinson, leading all scorers. Tyler Brown with 11 points. In that first half of action, everybody who played for Hutchinson put points on the board. Saquon Singleton, 6. DJ Mitchell put in 8. Clarence King and Jaden O'Cone with 2 apiece. Tyler Brown leads the scorers with 11. Josh Oshiri put in 1 point. Josh Baker made a 3-point basket. Majak Greth with 5. And Fred Othiambo scored 7. 35 points for the Blue Dragons. For the Neosho County Panthers, a lot of different players scored, but no one in double figures. Trey Bates leads Neosho with 9 points. Torrey Cargo put in 5. Jonathan Breland scored 5. Corbett Kimberlin with 3. Jamin Yang scored 6 points. Daniel Titus scored 5. 33 points for Neosho County. Neosho committed 13 fouls in that first half compared to only 5 fouls committed by Hutchinson. The good news for Hutchinson, they went to the foul line frequently. The bad news, they only made 8 out of 17. They actually were more accurate on 3-point shooting, 5 of 8, than they were from the free throw line, 8 of 17.
And that is your Medicine Shop in-game council, brought to you by Little White Castle at 14th and Main. The Medicine Shop, they deliver. They'll transfer your pharmaceuticals for you in case you want to switch to them. Come on, stop and talk to one of the fine pharmacists there and find out why the Medicine Shop is such a good place to take your business. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back and talk about a couple big things that happened in football this week. Now, number one, there's a big bowl game happening this coming Saturday. Want to invite you out to, but also we've had a couple of ties to Hutchinson put into the Coaches Hall of Fame with the NJCAA. We'll talk about that when we return right after this 2-minute timeout.
Happy holidays from your friends at Pools Plus. Our December Happy Hot Tub Days will feature a new set of our pre-owned hot tubs at rock-bottom prices each week. Get into the spirit of the season and get into a new-to-you hot tub to aid in relieving that holiday stress. To guarantee pre-Christmas delivery, come see us soon. Don't miss the after-Christmas sale running the final week of 2019. Brand new in-stock American Whirlpool and Vita hot tubs at blowout prices. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Footing Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coppin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severin with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson. This is Carter Platt, President of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics. Everybody, we're at halftime. Blue Dragons lead at 45 to 33, a 12-point lead. Just a little while ago, it was only a 5-point lead, so Hudson really blew it up right there. They lead at halftime. Nice job of the Blue Dragons to get in transition. Good things happen when they get in transition. Then there's a good ball game coming up on Saturday. Monroe College, the Mustangs, 8-2, ranked number 17 in the nation, will be coming in to the Gowan Stadium. They will arrive tomorrow for the Salt City Bowl and all the festivities that go along with it. I think they got a pretty good team. They averaged 52.5 points per ball game. We will see, because the Hutchinson Blue Dragons had a pretty good defense, number 3 in the nation. I just think that the defense of Hutchinson is going to be stronger than their offense. So that's one thing to talk about. It's going to be a big game over there. It's supposed to be nice weather, so people plan on coming out. There's plenty of tickets available, plus just check around. Call the athletic department. There's also a lot of people with free tickets hanging out there with some of your fine sponsors that you might call on and just check on those. But also, this last week announced was beneficiary to the Blue Dragons athletic department, specifically football. Dr. Jack Moll was going to be enshrined as a Hall of Famer with the NJCAA Football Coaches Association, and he will be enshrined at a date coming up before too long. It was announced he was one of 5, along with Cordell Patterson, second two-time All-American for Hutchinson, plus an All-Pro player for, at one time, with the Minnesota Vikings. Now he's with the Chicago Bears. You can see him in action on Thursday night. CP also, along with Cam Newton and a couple other longtime coaches. Ken Sable Ken Sable with Mexico Military Institute, and also a longtime Navarro administrator into the Hall of Fame. That's a big deal.
It is a huge deal. So you said there are 5 people being inducted, and 2 of them have ties to Hutchinson.
2 have ties to Hutchinson with both CP, which I think is very deserving, because he said just about set the record. Well, he did set lots of records here at Hutchinson, but he rewrote the record book on some that I don't think will ever change. And then also, he's so electric wherever he goes. Now, he has been with 4 NFL teams now. He was with the Vikings, and they did not pick up the option on his option year, so he was with them for 4 seasons. Then he took his trade out to Oakland, played there. Then he went to the Patriots, earned a a Super Bowl ring, last year's Super Bowl, and signed as a free agent with the Bears, and he's doing it again. Even made Buck have to swallow what he said the other day because he said he better take a knee, and he brought it after a 57-yard return. And CP, just CP. What's so neat about it is he goes around these different arenas by way of football stadiums, plays catch with everybody before the game, someplace within the stands. He does that everywhere he goes. He is a crowd favorite. I think he's probably going to be in the Pro Bowl again this year.
Cordell come over to the Grunwald.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He came to K-City Grunwald a couple of times, and his favorite food, my wife is a Mexican cook, but she made him just the cheese dip, just the cheese dip, and he loved it. He always wanted us to bring that up to Minnesota when we came, and Christy's like, it's just cheese dip, CP. Yeah, he was over several times. He's a good one. I'm trying to get a hold of him to see if he'll return my call to try to line him up with an interview here, because this is a big thing. But congratulations to Dr. Mole.
They don't let you call him direct, or do you
have to go? You usually have to go, at least with the Vikings, I would have to. I have a cell phone, but I do respect the way you're supposed to do it. You know what I'm talking about? Right. So I have texted him and said, hey, we need to get together. So I probably hear pretty quickly we'll get him.
He sees your name. He
does. He's a good one. Anyway, but Jack Moll also, what a supporter for Hutchinson Community Athletics, specifically football.
If you come out to Gallon Stadium on Saturday to watch the bowl game, which we hope you will, because it's always more fun when there are more people in the stands. Look at that nice new weight room that was that 2 years old now?
Yeah, 2 or 3 maybe.
And you'll see Dr. Jack Cole family, that name on the side of the building, because he was so instrumental in making it happen.
Very instrumental. So anyway, that took place this week. Here we got a good ball game, 45-33 at halftime. Blue Dragons got a little separation right before the end of the half in that last 2 minutes with the runs that they got. They were at 45-33, and I think with the fact that they got Titus in some foul trouble, could make it a little bit easier on his inside for the Blue Dragons. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, Dan, and I'll come back and set the stage for the second half of play. Blue Dragons lead at 45-33 at halftime. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What's up, peeps? We've got the best wireless deal on the best wireless network. Bring your tired old phone to Next-Tech Wireless and swap it out for a free iPhone 11 or Galaxy S10e. Really? Oh yeah, bring your number with you and get a Ring Video Doorbell too, also free. And it's still 4 lines, $120, all unlimited data. Doesn't get better than that. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Hi, everybody, welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarano. 45-33, the lead is 12. Dan, what do the Blue Dragons need to keep doing in this second half of play?
If Neosho decides to try to go to a full-court trap, the Blue Dragons have done an excellent job of flashing someone to the middle of the court, and that's what they need to keep doing in the second half, because Neosho is probably going to have to gamble a little bit with traps. It's almost impossible to trap an opponent in the middle of the court. You need one of those sidelines to help you out a little bit.
Also trying to see if Trey Bates will be out there. Yes, he will be. He was a hot hand in that first half for Neosho, so they're going to have to keep a track on him. They come out in the zone. Neosho switched to the zone now. Feed down low to O'Cone, so the Blue Dragons will need to move the ball around. Here's a Brown 3 from the corner. It won't go. The rebound's going to be taken away by Neosho. And the Panthers will bring it up quickly. Here's a drive, and falling down. They're slipping. Travel call is going to be called on Breland. So Neosho's came out, showed zone. Let's see if they stay and continue. They're going to go to a full court press, and let's see, it's kind of a zone press. Hutchinson breaks it. Here's Brown, drives to the hole and draws the foul. And that's what happens when you break the press. Brown can get isolated down below. Foul's going to be called on Bates.
Just like that.
Ooh, there's his third, so there's a big one right there.
Only took 32 seconds for him to pick up that third foul.
Free throws up and missing by Brown. Tyler's been struggling a little bit from the foul stripe in recent games.
I bet you he'll get it back.
Free throws up, missing. There's two of them he missed.
He was leaning a little bit on that one instead of just staying balanced and finishing the shot.
1 out of 4. That's on Tyler Brown-like. Angle on the outside. He'll kick it left. Give it the basketball. Kimberly. Kick it left. Kimberly to shoot a 3. Shot comes off. No good. Big rebound by O'Cone underneath. I'm impressed with his jumping ability. And Hutchinson will bring it up. Still no score in the second half of play. We're 45-33. That's where we were at halftime. Hutchinson with the lead. O'Cone drives baseline all the way under. Comes back out. Singleton to Baker. Baker drives right. Down the low blocks. Back outside. Here's Brown. He'll put it up off the glass. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be retained by the Blue Dragons. Nope. They'll give it over to Neosho. Off Hutchinson.
That time Hutchinson had big Fred Othiambo open on the block, but they just didn't get the ball to him.
So Neosho will walk over and across. Let's trade Bates. Bates on the outside. Ball back out. Timberland straight away 3. Rims off no good. Off the flange. Rebound cleared by O'Cone. Falls down. Neosho's there to pick it up and put it up and in by Breland.
Tough break. O'Cone tripped over his own teammate and lost the ball. Gave up an easy layup.
Breland now with 7. The basketball will be, actually they have been down for 5, so I might have missed one in it. First half of play. Here's Fred Othiambo. Here's Brown. Deep corner right, back outside. Hutchinson moves around the horn and gets set. Now it's back to man-to-man. They roam his zone for a bit. O'Cone underneath, reverses up and draws the foul. It's either going to, might be on Yang. He's pretty close proximity. Let's check the call. Nope, it's going to be called for Mobu, and he'll pick up his third personal. Either way, that was going to be tough because Yang was down on low blocks. O'Cone will earn him at the stripe as he was in the act of shooting.
And now they have 7 points on the board for Breland.
Okay, thank you. I thought I was correct on that. Free throw by O'Cone is up and good. He has 3.
I concurred with your tally, so I was kind of keeping an eye on it.
O'Cone will shoot a second one. Young man out of Wichita Heights. Free throw toss is up and good. He's a nice shooter. 4 points for O'Cone, 47-35. The Blue Dragon lead is back to 12 again. Give a penetration underneath, and Kimberly puts up a shot, not there. Alec comes to Blue Dragons. They'll bring it down. Brown wraps one around, gets it. Nice job by Singleton to get it to Brown, and Brown wrapped it around and down and through. He has 12.
Takes a lot of athleticism to make that kind of shot.
Actually 13, excuse me. Ball on the outside right. 3-pointers up and good from outside. Breland knocked down the 3 right there. He has 10 points and a timeout on the floor taken by the Panthers. It'll be a full 1 minute break. Dragons 49, Panthers 38. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, Brian Bowen, General Manager at Midwest Trading. It's year-end closeout time and Christmas, so we have great deals like a 2019 Toyota Avalon was $45,175, now $35,175. That's $10,000 off. Or how about a 2019 Toyota Camry? List price of $26,854. You can buy it for only $22,900. Oh my! So hurry out and take advantage of these year-end closeouts. Come by and see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Blue Dragon huddle pretty active over there. Coach Beck really getting after the guys right now. 49-38. Hutchinson getting out-rebounded is probably what he's talking about. 23 to 21 right now, Dan, and shooting pretty good as Neosho in the second half, 37.5%. If anything, the steals bothering Coach Eck a little bit, plus that rebound. Ball on the outside of Baker. Saquon Singleton isolates, goes right side, kicks to O'Cone. He's open for three and hits it. Told you he could shoot. I like the kick out, and that's what Hutchinson does a good job with. 7 points for him. Ball the drive underneath. The big jam put up and in by Kamobu.
That's his first basket.
That's his first basket. It was emphatic.
That was a memorable one.
16:38 to go. Hutchinson drives down O'Cone. Shot won't go. He's down on the floor. Nothing called. Here we go the other way. Neosho trying to get in transition. Rolled up. Pop on the outside. Again, they average 86 points a game. Right now they're setting at 40. Here's a drive floater. Up and good. Getting it done was Trey Bates.
That ball went all the way around the cylinder and back in.
Bates now with 11. DJ Mitchell will check back in the Hutchinson lineup. Behind the back pass by Fred Othiambo to O'Cone. O'Cone to Othiambo. Othiambo with the dribble. Kicks it outside. Tyler Brown was open for a second. Takes it in the end one. Tyler Brown put it up with the left hand, Dan, and was able to score it.
He did a nice job of changing from the right hand to the left hand while he was in the air.
He'll shoot the one.
Second foul on Breland.
15 points for Tyler Brown. Quietly, he has his average, which is 14.8. T. Brown takes his time. Free throw toss up and missing.
He's just getting a little bit off balance on his release tonight. And sometimes just a minor adjustment will get you back on track.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Kimberly, the travel call. Got the pickup of the pivot foot right there.
Actually, that's just the sixth.
And have him down as 7.
7, thank you.
Yep.
It's been a relatively turnover-free basketball game.
The Dragons' DJ Mitchell will check into the ball game next to the dead ball whistle. The go feed down low, loose basketball turned over. Now Hutchinson with 6 turnovers.
And they always work out that way. We compliment them on how well they're taking care of the ball, and the next trip there's a turnover.
And T. Brown getting a round of applause as he checks out of the ball game. Tyler Brown out of Derby, Kansas.
Considers himself a Valley Center.
Yes, he does. I might have heard when I had him.
I did.
On a couple weeks ago. Had him on the Dragon Talk. Feed down low, Yang. Backs in. Works on O'Cone. Back outside. Now to Cargo. He'll dribble penetrate. Ball blocked by Othiambo. And they're going to get the foul to go against the Blue Dragon. I mean, they'll check that on Yang. That'll be his second.
Yang is beside himself. But I really enjoy listening to Dragon Talk. You do a really nice job with that, Glenn. And a lot of times Coach Eck brings a player, and that was fun to listen to Tyler Brown talk about how he grew up in Valley Center and then went to Derby his senior year.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Here's Mitchell to the right side. Saquon Singleton lobs it into Othiambo. Othiambo, 3 seconds. Got caught in the lane. He was in there already when he received the ball. And so that's when he was sandwiched to count the start. And then he got the ball and spent a couple more seconds. Sometimes you can get away with it, sometimes you can't. Here's a drive by James Taylor. Pulls it back outside. Over to Cargo. Troy Cargo. He's out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Give the drive. Kick on the outside. 3-pointer on its way. Rimming off no good. Rebound cleared. Foul called on Fred Othiambo. Caught him on the arm.
Second foul whistled against Big Fred.
I thought the other night at Dragon Talk the DJ would come with a headband. I was disappointed. He did not show up with his headband on.
DJ is stylish, I must tell you. When he's walking around campus, he always looks sharp.
Nice young man. Talked about his younger sister and 4 brothers older than him. Ball on the outside. Doing the
penetration. They'll kick it to the right side, back it into Yang. Yang kicks it back outside. And the ball stolen away by the Blue Dragons as Baker comes up with it. Dragon fans wanted the travel call, didn't get it. DJ, check that. Singleton, what a stop by Singleton. Doopsie-doo.
That was a wow.
Opposite side, put up though with the right hand. DJ, check that. Saquon knows what he's doing when he's up by that rim. Ball on the outside. Neosho, they'll push it. Shoot the three, not there. Rebound, though, is clear by Neosho. They keep it alive. 14-point Dragon lead at 56-42. Partially deflected by Singleton. The Dragons come up with it. Mitchell all the way up to Singleton. Caught it in the paint. Goes down low. Foul called. And, boy, Queth was just about there for the quick basket, but the foul was called on Cargo. That'll be his third personal.
I wonder if anybody in Cargo's family has a first name that starts with S.
Just wondering, DJ the other night, one of his brothers is an engineer.
Oh, I'll tell you, DJ and Saquon rooming together, that's a heck of a lot of basketball talent.
It really is. Here's Queth, pass comes out to him. He holds it, goes left wing with it. Mitchell had it for a second, now Baker, back to Mitchell, thought about it. Dribble penetrates, pulls it back. Bounce pass goes down low, bad pass. As Oakland couldn't handle it, the rebound cleared out of there, or the ball cleared out of there, I should say. We go the other way, layup good. Breland. Neosho, if you give them a chance, then they'll give back on transition and they'll kill you.
12-point lead is not secure.
No, it is. If there's a jam and he'll cone with the flush and a foul called. Foul's going to be charged against Breland, I believe. Kimberly, excuse me, not Breland. Kimberly will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. O'Cone at the line. O'Cone with 9 points. Free throw toss, no good. Battle for the board, knocked away out of bounds. It'll be Neosho basketball.
Here comes a little help has arrived.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's going to be Blue Dragon basketball.
Nice job by the officials.
Notice how diplomatic we were. Here comes the inbound. Ball comes in to Singleton. Pass inside O'Cone. Turnaround jumper, no good. Put back by Queth, no good. Yang with the rebound, and Queth with the foul on the arm. And that'll be his second.
Just the second team foul committed by Hutchinson. 12:58 to go in the second half.
58-44 Hutchinson. Ball outside, Taylor. He extracted with his right hand with the dribble on the right. With the left hand, excuse me. Inside the paint, gets in trouble, loses the ball. There's a turnover, and Baker comes away with it. Long pass, last touch. Out of bounds, last touch off of O'Cone. They're going to reverse this one again, too.
Same officials coming in to help out.
Well, you saw it. And it'll be Hutchinson basketball. Here comes the inbound. DJ Mitchell gets it in now to Saquon Singleton. Cutter's got through. O'Cone can't get through. And here's Singleton throws one up. Just about hit it. Queth underneath. Basket good. Bodies all over the place. Queth got to be careful not to step on Saquon on the floors. Queth now with 7. There's a steal. DJ Mitchell. Mitchell will bring it up. Puts it up. Can't get it to drop. It draws the foul, and he'll shoot free throws. As he slides all the way over about 12 feet away from the basket as contact was made.
Third foul whistled against Jonathan Breland Jr. 7th team foul.
Timeout's going to be taken on the floor. We'll see if it's a full or a partial. It should be a full, I believe. 60-44. Hutchinson up by 16. A full 1 minute break coming your way with 12:19 to go in the contest. Dan and I'll be back with more right after this.
Need to send someone money? Pay a babysitter? Split the bill? Use First Pay. It is the person-to-person payment option located right inside your online banking app. There is no need to download an additional application. It is simple, safe, and secure. We're first for you. Visit fnbhutch.bank to learn more, or click on your First National Bank app to get started. You can also stop into a location nearest you, and we're happy to help. First National Bank of Hutchinson, Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Footing Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coppin Transmission Service, Logan Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Van Wyatt Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
60-44, Hutchinson with a 16-point lead with 12:19 to go in the second half of play. Looking at statistics, free throws, tough on the Blue Dragons, 10 out of 23, but they have also shot 21 more free throws than Neosho has, and right now, DJ Mitchell will be at the line. Blue Dragons with 8 turnovers in the contest. Points to paint, that's the difference. 30-16. And fast break points, 20-6. Free throws up and good by DJ Mitchell. His first points in the second half. He has 9. He averages 13.8 a game. DJ likes to have fun. Free throw toss is up and good.
So Hutchinson, just like that, extended their lead from 12 all the way up to 18, and that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Well, they like to get in transition. When they do, they're pretty effective. Looks like Neosho likes to get in transition too, but I really think they're throwing the bait a little bit, don't you think? If they try to run that in transition all the time, because the Blue Dragons will get out on them. Here's Kimberly. Dribble penetrates, bounce pass down low underneath the Titus. He's back in there, not there. This shot, rebound, going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons as Baker brings it down. It's his fourth carry of the contest. Baker isolates on Kimberling, gets the ball away over the left side now to Mitchell. Looks inside. Here's Clef with the basketball. Back outside Baker. Baker dribble penetrates into the lane. Puts it up. Short shot no good, but a foul called. 2 coming away to the Blue Dragons. Foul's going to be called on Taylor. That'll be his second. And Baker will be at the foul stripe. Good free throw shooter, and Baker 81% coming into the contest. Free throw toss is up and good. I like Josh Baker.
Well, we especially like him on the game you called with Independence.
In 29, career high, 4 points tonight. This one's a 2 down from the foul stripe. He has 5. 64-44, just like that. Blue Dragons with a nice lead. 12-point lead at halftime. Now it's up to 20. Ball on the outer perimeter. 11:28 to go. Lead left side, 3-pointer, put up and good by Kimberling. That's his second tray of the game. Had one in the first half, this one in the second half. Young man out of Chanute. Here's the freshman. Baker, right side. Trying to explain that we play all the teams in the East one time, and then we go into a double round robin.
It's basically really fair.
And it starts, we play Allen on the 4th of January, and then we go into our round robin. There's a drive by Baker, and he scores it. 7 points for Baker. Blue Dragons get back defensively. 10:49 to go. 3-pointer doesn't go. Foul away from the play. Titus, his fourth. Titus pitched off a little bit, got caught out there. Terrence King will check in the Blue Dragon lineup. A 1-on-1's now coming for the Blue Dragons, the remaining 10:46. It happened in the first half, the remaining 12. That's right. What did we have? A 20 free throw differential in the ball game.
Hutchinson picks up the free throw shooting a little bit more accurately. They can extend this lead because Neosho is likely to foul quite a few times before this game is over.
At the foul stripe will be Clef to shoot the free throw. Free throw toss is up and good. You never know, that gun might be worth something on eBay, you know that? Clarence King put his gun right over by our table.
I wondered what you were fiddling with a napkin over there with. It's already been chewed.
Exactly, already used. Free throw toss is up and good by Clef out of both. Good to see Meshach hit free throws like he is. 9 points for him tonight. All outside. Handled by Breland. Breland to the top. Blue Dragons cover up. Taylor had it for a second back out front. They'll drive inside. Foul before the shot is going to be called. Here comes the inbound by Neosho. Allowed to clear back, and Taylor catches it right before the half-court line. Now it goes over to Cargo. Cargo with the basketball. To the top side right. Three-pointer, long one, up and good from outside.
He has range.
Yes, he does. Bates with the three ball. He has 14. Timeout's going to be taken by Neosho. A quick 30-second timeout. 68-50. Blue Dragon lead is cut a bit. 10:15 to go in the second half of play. We'll be back in a half minute.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia is filled with thousands of beads and stones, and with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia is 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragon!
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
Yeah, getting set for the press right now. Blue Dragons with the inbound. Ball comes up. Hutchinson loose ball. Picked up by Neosho as Cargo forced the turnover. Blue Dragons will cough it up, and ball knocked away and stolen right back. Here comes King. All the way to Saquon Singleton. Back to Queff. He'll slam it home. Maydrock with the trapeze act as he flies through the air. Ball knocked away. Blue Dragons have it again. Ursery on the run. Ursery to Singleton. Singleton into the paint. Pulls the back. Holds up. Shifts gears. Goes down. Keeps it left. DJ Mitchell. Free ball off its mark. No good. Rebounds played out by Neosho. 9:37 to go. We owe you a media timeout now. Touch defensively set back up. A three again. Shot up and good by Trey Bates. Bates can shoot the ball, but he's been the bright spot for Neosho tonight. 17 points for Bates, primarily out of Kansas City, Kansas. Kansas young man. In-state product. King. Ursery. Outside DJ Mitchell. 9:08 to go in a half. Second half of play.
points for Kimberlin. 12 seconds to go. Clarence King is going to dribble it out. That's going to be your final. 101-78 is your final. 101-78. Blue Dragons, the winners tonight over Neosho. Hutchinson runs their record to 11-0, and Neosho goes to 6-5 on the young season. Dan and all that up on the numbers. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
No time to